determine what story is best to use at the fountain. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell to be notified. That way you can be a #earlygamer on all of my videos and have access to exclusive meet and greets and more. Hello gamers, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of investigation on the Lucky Halo and what stories can get it, and also if you're not lucky enough to get the Halo, like me, then I have some stories that give you more than double your diamonds, because I mean the next best thing after Halos is diamonds, of course, because then you can buy so many things with diamonds, and I get a lot of diamonds from the fountain, so I know I am going to be using this information to help me out with my diamond collecting. So first of all, we have this photo by Divingar, and it says, No, this isn't my pot of gold after all. It has a halo in it of all things. You can have it, Divingar. You snatched the halo away from him with pleasure and jumped joyfully at the sight of your rare new St. Patrick's Day halo. And yes, this is a story I showed before when I was showing the whole St. Patrick's Day update, but this is important, because that means that this story gives the halo, but it doesn't really show clearly what the story starts with, which is why I found this. By II Wanderlust 16, he says, more RHG spill. My sister spotted somebody with the lucky halo. And it says, they found the leprechaun finding his gold story and threw 25 diamonds into the fountain. Although the amount of diamonds you put in does not matter. Oh my gosh, I see so many people thinking it does, but it doesn't. It makes no difference whatsoever. So throw in whatever amount of diamonds you want. Although I personally always throw in 200 diamonds because then I can win a lot of diamonds, which I can then use in updates. I personally would recommend to throw in as many diamonds as you can, but obviously don't go farming Divinia to try and get diamonds to use at the fountain, because I mean there's always the possibility of losing them, although there is a much higher chance of winning diamonds, so do gamble them. So next up we have a tweet from Raya High Girl 11, and she says, just got the St. Patrick's Day halo, first halo and first time doing the fountain, which is so lucky, it's not fair. And then you see me, haloless, sad and lonely. Anyway, it says, so, I like to turn into a bunny to escape when too many royales are chasing me for one of my halos. You laugh to yourself and say, let me apologise for them. We just don't get to see leprechauns in Divinia very often. He smiles and says, thank you for the apology, Unikitten. What a kind person you are. And for that reason, I would like to give you one of my St. Patrick's Day halos. Just don't tell anyone, okay? You thank him, swear an oath of secrecy, and jump for joy over your new glimmering halo. Yes, that is amazing. Yeah, please don't keep it a secret. Tell me where this leprechaun is, and let me go bashing on his door and get his halo off him. Okay, that's not nice, is it? Let's all be friendly to the leprechaun, and then he'll give us halos. Maybe. Hopefully. But yeah, that is pretty interesting. Yet another story that gives the halo. So I am definitely starting to sense that maybe not any of the stories are cursed like there was before. And also, I have not seen any cursed stories for a while actually. I think they were only around in the beginning of when halos existed, with the light and dark halos, the Halloween one, maybe the winter one as well. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, let's just move on to the next tweet. So this one is from Lauren Lycan 00, who is the person that I interviewed before, and she didn't know what story she got, and I said it was fine because we have the information now anyways. And so it says, you reach your hand inside and pick up a 4-leaf clover at the bottom when a frantic leprechaun runs over to you and says breathily, excuse me, it's Katecraft, that's my pot. I used it to store all of my gold but lost it. How did you find it? You explain how it fell from the sky, and he replies, clumsy me, I must have left it on top of the rainbow when I took a nap earlier today. Thanks for finding it for me, and as a reward, let me see the 4-leaf clover in your hand. You reach out your hand to him and he magically transforms the clover into a St. Patrick's Day halo. Your new friends look a bit envious but also happy for you. Yes, let's be happy for our friends. And get envious as well because we all want the halo. It's not fair. And yeah, this is a tweet by Ryan Noodle that shows what the story was from because I wasn't sure. And it shows that it says, today you approach the glowing fountain while your group of friends are meeting the Royal High Butlers to go and see a river dance show held in Lavinia in honour of St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, that's what that story is. How many stories was that? Let's just check right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories. That is a lot. So I think we have now clarified for sure that all of the stories for St. Patrick's Day can give the lucky halo. Although of course it is an extremely low chance, so will we get it? Maybe. So continuing the investigation, we have some stories that give more than double your diamonds. And I can't remember who told me. Sorry, I'll put your name up now. But basically this person told me that in Cybernova's video, she had a story that gave her ×4 her original amount of diamonds back. So we have got to check this out. And it says, today you approach the glowing fountain where your group of friends are meeting the Royal High Butlers to go and see a river dance show held in Lavinia in honour of St. Patrick's Day this month. And then when she continues the story, it gives her 800 diamonds. That is crazy. Also, Cybernova, I'm loving the rainbow makeup. It looks great. And then next up, we have this by Princess Bella 6681. Sorry, I can't remember what your Twitter name is. But basically the story says, you place your diamonds into the fountain and hope for the best. Suddenly, you see 4 separate 4-leaf clovers floating on top of the water surface, and a note that reads, each 4-leaf clover will earn you a St. Patrick's Day prize, but only one leads to a special new halo. Choose carefully. The pink-haired fairy from earlier squeals with her friend and says, let us know which clover you picked if you end up winning the halo. We are dying to know. You giggle and respond, okay, I will make sure to spill the tea if I win it. Yes, always spill the tea if you win the halos. We need to know everything. And then it says, you pick up the 4-leaf clover that is bluish green in colour and you feel a tap on your shoulder. You turn around and see a leprechaun holding a green box to give to you. You gasp, is this for me? Is it a halo? Please be a halo. The leprechaun chuckles mischievously and responds, not with the colour clover you picked, Princess Bella 6681. Nice try. You frown, but are thankful to have received the prize nonetheless. As you open up the green box, you find triple the diamonds you placed into the fountain earlier. Score! Yes, triple the diamonds. I mean, it's not as much as the group of friends story gave, but it is still a lot. Then next up we have this tweet from Girl Plays that shows that she got ×2 diamonds from the approaching seeing her friend's story. And actually I did use the fountain like just a few minutes ago, and this is what happened.
You all decide to split the diamonds evenly and cheer happily as you leave to enjoy the St. Patrick's Day river dance show. So no halo sadly, and I kind of just realised that was the wrong version of the story, meaning that is the version that only gives you ×2 diamonds. It's not the version that gives you ×8 diamonds.
So yeah, clearly there's more than one version of that story, so there may be more than one version of other stories, so make sure you look out for that. Don't get the wrong version, because you want the version that gives you the diamonds, because, I mean, everyone wants diamonds, don't they? So if we go back to Cybernova's video and go back a bit, okay, so it seems to be the same version of the story actually. This seems to be exactly the same. Your group rolls their eyes, they're all waiting for Adam. So it seems like the same version of the story can give you ×2 or ×4 diamonds, which is pretty interesting. So there are not 2 versions, it's just that you can get 2 different amounts of diamonds, if that makes sense. So you just have to kind of hope that you're lucky and that you get ×4 diamonds rather than ×2. Although of course the halo would be the best option. So next up we have this tweet from Maddie_RareHigh, who actually has the halo. And then she says, I meant triple. My sister normally puts in 200 diamonds on the grass is greener story, and she always got triple, which is pretty lucky. So it seems like there's a whole range of amounts of diamonds you can get. So you may need to do a little bit of investigation on what are the chances of you getting quadruple, what are the chances of you getting triple, because that will definitely be helpful. So here it is, the information that could literally change everything. And it is from Anzu, and he says, Twinyard and I documented out fountain outcomes in February in consideration of the Valentine's Halo at Rare High. Here's what we resulted in. Alts were used for more data, of course. Okay, so here it is, and it says, we took note of fountain results for the Valentine's 2019 Halo in Rare High for the entire month and documented out these results. These may show rough chances every time you use the fountain, at least in February. And since I confirmed earlier in the video there are no curse stories for this halo, I'm pretty sure this will be accurate. And so there's a little bar graph here, and it says fail cancer result 256. Oh gosh, that's a lot more than I thought it'd be. And then it says 1 person with a halo, 377 people that got their diamonds doubled, 67 people that got their diamonds tripled, and 14 people that got their diamonds quadrupled, which is quite interesting. It seems like there's the same chances of each outcome happening on all of the stories. So rather than it being like the group of friends story, for example, being able to give 2 or 4, it seems like all of them are able to give fails, doubles, triples, quadruples, or a halo, which is quite interesting. I did not know that at all. So this is like such new information for me. And then there's a little pie chart as well, and it says the chances of getting quadrupled is 2.0%. The chances of triples is 9.4%. The chances of doubles is 52.7%, which definitely sounds right. The chances of getting a halo is 0.1%, which is definitely accurate, and sometimes on the badges thing it does show 0.1, as you can see here, although a lot of the time it says 0.0. I feel like that's such a weird thing, but oh well. And then the chances of the fails, of course, 35.8%. And so then it says, remember, the story you get does not matter, which it doesn't because there are no curse stories. The amount of diamonds you throw in does not matter. That is something I've been saying for ages. It is a false rumor. It's not true. Where you click does not matter. I mean, I don't even know how that would be scripted at all. And where you're standing does not matter. I mean, neither of those last two I really believe, but like, you know. It's 100% pure luck. There's no other way to get the halos other than being lucky, which is true because there are no curse stories. So yeah, that is the investigation finished, and we have finally been able to determine what story is best to use at the fountain to win the lucky halo. And it's all of them! You can use any of them. They can all give the same chance of having quadruples, triples, doubles, fails, and the halo. And this was really interesting. I learned some new information, so I'm really glad of that. And I hope you all enjoyed as well. But anyways, make sure you ring the bell to be notified, you like and subscribe, and thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.